Hey there everyone on YouTube, this is Andy here again for another episode of Gold Rush. Sorry there's been a little bit of a lapse in the last few days with no uploads. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, so time to get back to it. I have been doing just a little bit of digging offline, as you can see here. Let me get out here and show you what's going on. I have done a couple claim upgrades. I've bought the front end loader, and I believe I have the bulldozer around here somewhere. So I figured I'd bring you along on this episode, do a little bit of digging. I'll do a little bit with the excavator here, and then I'll do a little bit with the front end loader so you can see how that works. And probably try to get a cleanup in, maybe, I don't know, we'll see what goes on. But I just wanted to bring you guys along for another episode of Gold Rush the game. Alright, let's get going. And the repairs haven't been so bad. They've done some patches here lately to make the repairs a little bit more tolerable, so that's a good thing, because it was kind of ridiculous. But I was going through excavator teeth like crazy, hitting the bedrock, wash plant breaking down, just it seemed like it was quite a bit of stuff going on. Not getting really full scoops at this moment right now, but I'm not too concerned about that. Just digging some gold. Just digging some gold. I'm trying to work my way back. Oh, I didn't even get nothing there. I'm just trying to work my way back. I'm not really worried about digging gold rich areas on this claim. I'm more or less just trying to get enough money to get out of here. I've got 331,000. I have been considering going ahead and spending the 600,000 and just mining this whole claim out. I mean, let me guys know what you think about that, because on about every 3 or 4 cleanups I do, I gotta pay $100,000 in royalties. So, you know, really, you know, a good 10-15 cleanups would pay for the price of the claim, and then all the gold would be mine after that. So let me know what you guys think on that idea. I have been tossing that around, because let me jump out of here again real quick. I mean, I still have a lot of dirt to dig. I mean, there's a lot of gold in here. I would say there's got to be a million or two in here, even after I paid the 600,000 to buy the claim. So I'm kind of leaning toward going that way. That way I can mine this whole thing out. I don't know if you're interested in seeing that or not, but I'm leaning toward going that way. Or do you want to see me go on to the next claim that has a higher gold content? And one of the other reasons I'm thinking about doing that is because that would give me enough money to mine this claim out. I would be able to buy my next claim, and I would be able to buy the equipment that I need to move on to the next claims to make it easier. I still need to buy the drilling machine so that I can find out where the good gold spots are. Because right now I have no idea. I'm just digging to dig dirt. I don't know how much overburden there is. So I'm right now I'm just mining everything. And like I said, with this claim, that's not that big a deal, because there is gold everywhere. It's just not in great abundance. And also I would be able to finish upgrading my wash plant, because right now I have full tier 3, and I could go ahead and buy some of the tier 4 or maybe even the tier 5 stuff so that I get the most gold out of the ground that I can possibly get. Oh, there's the bulldozer over there. I knew it was around here somewhere. And also, it'll be easier to upgrade the claim because some of the money that I had to spend to upgrade this claim was quite pricey, and they have changed that to where it doesn't cost as much to upgrade the claims anymore. So that would be one thing that we have going for us. Let's jump back in the excavator. Like I said, I'm not really digging any specific areas. I'm just trying to dig this out here. Doing a little bit of side scraping. I've kind of changed up the way I dig a little bit. I used to kind of dig, reach down, kind of dig from the bottom, but the way they've, I don't know if I'll call it a nerf, but the way they've changed the way the excavator digs. Like, see, before you used to do this and you'd really get stuck up here, and you see it makes a pretty good hole now. And if you do go down to the bottom and dig, I don't know, it doesn't really make that much difference, but I've heard that when you dig from the bottom like this, it does kind of lose some of the gold. So I'm trying to do where you kind of dig from the top kind of down a little bit. But see the way that just really deformed the side of that right there? And you know I didn't take that much dirt out of there. But it's just the way they've made the game changes in a recent patch. So I don't know if it's better or worse. I'm still yet to be determined on that. So hey, get off my truck. Just did about $1,000 worth of damage to the truck. The old insurance agent isn't going to be happy about that one. What happened to your truck, sir? Oh, I smashed into it with a dump truck. No big deal. If only it worked like that in real life. So we'll grab one more truckload with the excavator, then I'll park over here by the front loader and show you how that works. I'm not really a fan of the front loader. I used it a little bit before they did a patch on it, and it used to like really push dirt, what they call deleting gold. I mean, it really pushed the dirt around. It doesn't really do that anymore, so it is a little bit better. I don't know whether to say that it does better on not deleting dirt, because I can't test that yet, because since I don't have the drilling machine, I can't drill the claim to know how much gold is in each square. But once I do get there, I will probably do a test where, you know, I'll drill a hole, dig it with the excavator, and compare what the drill hole says, what I got on the cleanup versus what I actually did get on the cleanup. And then I'll do a test. I'll reload and do the exact same hole with the excavator, with the front end loader, to compare the two as a kind of a test. Magnetite. See, like I said, I'm not even using the magnetite separator right now, and it has destroyed a hose. The joy of owning a mine. But I am enjoying this game quite a bit. I think I'm up to about 150 hours of play time on this game. Um, Very little of that is on my test games. Mostly it's just on this. I jump on my test game every once in a while just to test out new theories and the way things kind of are going to work as I get upgraded. Because on my test game, I have it set up to where basically nothing costs any money except for $1, so it's easy to buy something and test it out. So I'll park over here now by the front end loader. We'll load up the truck. Now the nice thing about the front end loader is that the bucket is so much bigger that you can really fill up the truck in really 4 scoops if you do it right. And once again, you know, I try not to go all the way down to the dirt, to the bottom, the scrape bottom. See, before that, you used to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and you would just kind of keep moving the dirt around and you'd lose your gold that way. Not quite as good using this front end loader as I am the excavator, so forgive me for the kind of. And see, that was 21% in the dump truck, where when using the excavator, you get about 12% for a full scoop. I think it's about 25% on this front end loader when you get the bucket all the way full. But you see how as you're using this, you know, you can really move some dirt. Whoa! Controls got away from me. Backed all the way up. So now we'll go to the bottom here. And we'll dig on the bottom here. And you see that bucket fills up really fast. So I mean, you can really move some dirt with this front end loader versus the excavator. I'll get off of the truck. That is probably the only complaint I have about the front end loader. You know, if you just barely tap the truck on accident, you kind of get stuck to it. But that's not really the case with the excavator. You just move your joystick and you're right off of it. So I'm not really sure which way is, I would say, is best. I think I'll kind of use the excavator to kind of dig down from the top, and then when I get kind of low in areas like this where the excavator can't reach, I'll come back in with the front end loader and clean it up. And you see that truck in 4 scoops is at 93%. So I mean, you know, you can really fill it up pretty quick if, you know, if I used that front end loader a little bit more and got good at using it, I could see how I could move possibly quite a bit more dirt. I don't really know what my average is on the day. I know the other day on change of day I had done 700 cubic yards. I've done 400 yards. But I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go for right now. I really want to get the Frankenstein, whatever you call it, Frankenstein conveyor belts. See if I can reach my bed right there. Yep. See the way I was trying to get a scoop there, and even though I was hitting the dirt, I didn't get a full scoop, but just kind of pushed it down on the side of the hill right there. I'm not really a big fan of that. the way it kind of moves the dirt around now. I need to turn that truck around. I'm gonna lose pay dirt. I'm losing pay dirt. It's never good to be losing pay dirt. So like I said, by means am I no expert at this game, but I do like playing it. If you guys got some tips or pointers out there for me, leave a comment. I'll be glad to take someone's advice. I don't want to lose pay dirt though, so I will turn the truck around. Like I said, I'm not shy about showing I made a mistake. I parked the truck in there the wrong way. I'll pay the price. Alright, get back up there. Yeah, I'm scraping the hard surface. See, you know, when you back in like this, you can load this so fast. I don't really know that using the front end loader with the 4 scoops to fill it up is really any faster, because on the other hand, I've used this excavator a lot, and so I am pretty quick with the controls. 90%. That I can fill up the truck pretty quick. You can see I think I filled that truck up faster with the excavator than I did with the front end loader. Now maybe, like I said, once I get better at using the front end loader, maybe I could fill the trucks up as quick. You know, don't really know the best answer. I'm hoping they will come out with some new equipment. They do a good job of doing updates and patches on this game. I would like to see, I don't know, maybe in the future, maybe they'll get some dredge equipment in here. Maybe that'd be awesome. Have a dredge running in here. You flood a claim out and dredge it out. I don't know if that's possible or not, but that would be pretty cool if they did. Jump back up here. Let's see how quick we can fill this up. I'll actually try to really do a quick job here. Yeah. See, I hit the side, but at least I didn't get stuck on the side of it like I do with the front end loader. So, you know, 4 scoops, I'm at half a truckload. So like I said, I don't really know that using the front end loader is any faster, but it does let me get that dirt off of the bedrock without tearing up excavator teeth. So that might be where the benefit is, to where maybe I can use the excavator, dig down close to the bedrock, and then switch over. Oh, that was a crappy scoop. Switch over to using the front end loader so that I don't ruin my equipment trying to dig down to the bedrock. Oop, went the wrong way. I don't want the truck, I want the dump truck. So like I said, with a little bit more experience on this game, we'll see what goes on. I hope you guys are liking the episodes. Let's check on our plant, see where we're at on our plant. I did start off with a completely empty plant. I don't even remember how many trucks I put in there. Is it 3? Is it 4? I honestly can't remember. So let's go look and see where we're at. I do know that a full truckload is about 10%, so that we must be on 5th truckload, because a couple of the trucks haven't been completely filled up, so it goes pretty quick. Kind of get the truck over this way just a little bit. Get down here to the bedrock. But believe me, when you dig on that bedrock like that, it does eat your teeth up pretty quick. And usually what I'll do is I'll just dig till all 6 teeth are broken. Because as long as you got one good tooth on there, it will keep digging. But as soon as that last one breaks, it's like, nope, no teeth, you can't dig. Just gotta watch how much I dig out from under me right there, so I don't make my excavator fall in the hole. Yeah, I'm digging a hard surface. You don't gotta tell me every time. I do know that the gold in this area of the mine is a lot better than over here, where you see I've been digging over there. Oh, see, I already got the truck filled. That's how fast you can fill up a truck with the excavator. So it's not like it takes a long time to fill up. See if we can see what our percentage is on the plant. 56%. So it looks like we need about another 4 truckloads and this plant will be filled up. And here comes some more rain. Let me think here. Should I do another excavator? And see, that's the problem. I don't know if you could see that there. Digging with the excavator, you can dig out from under you real quick. So what I need to do is back this sucker up just a little bit. Another couple scoops and I'd have been falling down in the hole there. Now that might have made for a good video, but it wouldn't have been no fun. What'd I say? Another 3-4 truckloads. I think this will be the last truckload I fill up with the excavator, and I'll switch back over to the front end loader. I do need to get some more experience with that so I can dig a little bit better. And you see the ground is clipping there. You can see we're really close to the bedrock. Try to make these episodes as fun as I can for you. Yeah, it's 95%. Like I said, I always try to get it to 100 if I can, but I don't like wasting dirt, so what's the sense in overfilling it? Pack it on up in here, get it dumped. I don't know if I've showed you this, guys, yet, but as you remember last season, we mined quite a bit. That was my season total for last year. 2,653 ounces. When you translate that into gold, let's see, that'd probably be about $3 million. And as you can see, even though I have bought quite a bit of equipment, the tier 3 stuff, I only have about 300,000 bucks, you know, so that's costs a lot of money to gold mine. But I pretty much have all the equipment I need for right now, minus I really need learn how to drive. Make sure I get the bed closed all the way. I've made the mistake of having the bed just a little bit open before, and I'm like, man, this truck isn't filling up, and then finally I realized it was cracked open, and I'm just dumping it back out on the ground. That's a little bit of a rookie mistake, but I don't mind sharing, saying I messed up. Let's kind of go in a little bit high. So that was 23% on that bucket. Like I said, I believe 25% is a filled up full bucket. So now we jumped up to 47. Like I said, even though using this, I'm not real familiar with it. You can see we're really, that was kind of a terrible bucket. Either that or I didn't get it all the way in the truck, which wouldn't be surprising if I missed the truck a little bit, but I'm getting it loaded up just about as quick with this as I do with the excavator. So let me know what you guys think on which one you think I should use. Mine's seeing a little bit of both of them. You want to see more excavator, more front end loading, let me know what you guys are thinking. There we go, 95%. That's close enough for me. We'll go get this one dumped in here. Let's check on our plant real quick and see what looks like. It is 74. Still need about 2 more truckloads to get it filled up to 100%. If you want me to do some it was just gameplay with a little bit more commentary, let me know. I could do that. I try to make sure I get off of there. I don't mind talking, but if you're one of the people that wants to just watch a video for the gameplay with less interaction, I suppose I could be up for that. I have done some videos like that in the past where, see what I mean? I got on there and now I had to back up off of it so I could continue to lift it up. Now, why I couldn't just continue to raise it up right there, I'm not real sure. You would think that it would be the same. But for some reason it wants me to back up, get off of the truck before I can continue to raise it up. Maybe they'll address that in the, one of the next updates. I don't know how many people will complain about that. I'm definitely not complaining about it, but it would be interesting if it was a little bit more realistic. Because like I said, even if I bumped it, I shouldn't get stuck on the truck. I should be able to just continue to lift the boom up. Let's see here, 87. See if I can get a partial scoop here. I'm not real keen on how the front end loader does on partial scoops, so let's see what we got. I guess that was a partial scoop, up to 97%. That would maybe be a thing that, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing. Have like a little gauge on the inside of the little gauge down there showing how full your scoop is. You know, are you full? Are you half full? Are you a quarter of the way full? Maybe that'll be something they'll throw in the future. Run down and check and see where we're at real quick. Get this lifted up. Jump out of here real quick. That should be, we should be in the 80s somewhere. 83, so that should take us to about 90. It wasn't quite a full truck, so that should take us to about 91, 92. So we'll get another truck about 90% full, and that should get us right to 100% on our wash plant. I do have a set of mats ready to clean out. I don't know if we'll do a cleanup today or not, because what I do is I have 4 sets of mats and I try to do 4 cleanups before I do any goalways. That way it kind of saves me from having to pay the royalties every single day, because it does take about, I don't know, we'll call it an hour, 2 hours of game time to do the cleanup. So what I prefer to do is just do as much as I can before I actually do a cleanup. Because I can dig more gold that way. So we're at 36%, 56. And see, that's the one thing, like I said, about this is I don't quite get full buckets all the time. And maybe that would be the only thing they could change, you know, put a gauge down here somewhere showing you how full your bucket is. 79. This should get us right at 100, if not at 100. %. Close enough for me. Alright, let's go dump this one, and then we'll see where we're at on time. Maybe we'll go ahead and do the cleanup real quick. It's getting toward the end of the day. 7 o'clock at night. Raining. Nice spring. 59 degrees in the Klondike, or whatever you want to call this. So we're at 92. You kind of see 53 there. That's up to 6. That should get us right at 100% on our cleanup. If I hit 100 before all the pay dirt goes through, one little trick I do is I unhook that right there so it stops washing it, and then the dirt will just pile up in the shaker. And as soon as I change out the mats and everything, just hook the water back up and it runs right on through. It's at 98%. $99. Looks like I will have to undo it before that all gets through there. There's not a lot of dirt left over up there, 15%, but hey, that, that could be a few ounces of gold. So why let it run through there and waste it? I do have a couple workers working on the plant. I believe I have a guy on the conveyor belt hopper maybe. And I have a guy down there on the duplex jig that will change the buckets out. I do want to get some more workers, but right now I don't have a whole lot wanting to work for me. Guess I haven't established myself as a good mine boss yet. But we'll get there. 0.000%. And here is my other stuff already down here. And see, my worker did change the buckets out for me, and here is the buckets right there. So all I got to do is set a couple empties back here, and then next time those other ones get filled up, he'll change them right on out again for me again. Go ahead and grab a couple more empty buckets, put them back in here so we don't forget. Let's grab our mats out of here. I always just kind of pile them right here. This is where I keep my dirty mats at. And then I have a pile of clean mats over there. I think I still have a few in here. Yep, there's a few in here from the last time that I washed them out. Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and do the cleanup for you guys, so you can see another cleanup. always try to keep my videos relatively close to about an hour in length or shorter. Alright, so those are all changed out. Let's go ahead and grab these other mats. And since we're going to go ahead and clean them out, we'll just throw them right in here. That way as I wash them out, I can just grab the other ones. Whoop. This is probably the most tedious, I won't say boring, but definitely the most tedious part of the game is doing the cleanups. But it is the best part about showing you all your hard work. Let's turn on our generator. Go ahead and get these grates off over here so that we can get these in here next. And I need to... What was broken over here? Hose was broken. Don't want the bucket. I gotta unplug the electrical before I repair the machine. Nice. Maybe I won't do all the cleanup. Maybe I'll just do a few things. I don't know. We'll see. Still got about 15 minutes here. I should be able to get it done. Should be able to get it done for you guys. Alright, grab the grate. Grab another grate. Just don't forget to put the grates back on, because if you do, you will just wash gold right out the bottom and it won't collect it. Besides the fact that it'll give you an annoying message saying you forgot your grills and you're losing gold. One more mat here. We'll get that one washing. Let's go grab our magnetite hose real quick so we can repair that. So we need a part. I need that. $253. Are you freaking kidding me? Whew. A little piece of plastic hose, $253. That is pretty insane. There's our new hose. Alright, so I guess I gotta unplug the electricity so I can repair it. Don't know why. So let's set that right there. Drop that right there. Get my wrench out. I guess safety first, huh? Alright, get my... There's the bad one. So a good one. Screw it back on. Plug it back in. Let's see here. So this is done over here. Try not to lose track of what I'm doing. Start doing more than one thing at once. Sometimes I get a little sidetracked. Forget what I'm actually doing. Alright, so now our wash plan is back, ready to go. So what I'll do is I'll run and hook it back up real quick so we can finish washing that 15% of pay dirt through there. And we'll start running this through the magnetite separator. Is this an empty bucket? Yes, it is. Like I said, this is probably the most boring part, but on the other hand, it also is the most rewarding part because it shows you all the hard work that you have done to get where you're at. And sorry if I'm kind of jumping all around because only one way to get this stuff done is to just do little here, little here, little here. Usually works better if I stand on this side because I can actually walk over here. We'll get that going through there. I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna run the nuggets through the magnetite separator. Because as far as I know, you never really got any magnetite from the nuggets, and it looks like it's still the same way. No magnetite off the nuggets. So there's no sense in running the nuggets through the magnetite separator. And this is done over here. Sometimes it's hard to see all this stuff with all these numbers so close to each other. So since these mats are clean, chuck them over there in the clean pile. Alrighty. Now we'll grab these other 6 large mats. And we'll just be down to our small little hog pan mats. Give me that mat. Probably will just about fill that bucket up there, and I'll have to change the bucket out on the over there. Yep. So we'll shut that down. Grab this one. Run it through the magnetite separator. Get this bucket back over here. Get this turned back on. Coming up on an hour here, so as soon as we get this done, we'll call that an episode. Don't yell at me about my organization skills. Piles of junk everywhere. And we got 50 ounces of gold. Like I said, I know I'm not really digging in the best areas right now. Because I know this one area I was digging in a little bit further back that I'm just about ready to get back into again. I was getting about 100 ounces of gold for a cleanup. And I know that the gold in the front part of this claim is not the best. So I'm not super worried about low cleanups, but like I said, I'm debating on paying out the 600 grand to buy this claim. That way there's no more royalty fees, so the gold will be mine. And then that way I can really mine through here, get enough money for the next claim, which is around $1 million. I believe it's like 1.2 million or something like that. This is the other nugget bucket right here. Work lamp has been destroyed. Piece of junk. So now I have this bag. $18 ounces of gold out of the nuggets there. That's not too bad. So this will be 2 cleanups. I imagine we're going to get close to 150, 160 ounces, I'm guessing. Check that over there. So I got 4 mats left to put in here. What I like to do is I like to just leave the last set of mats in here so that I can just grab them out, put them right in the hog pans. So that next time they're just right here ready to go. Alright, we'll turn this back on. That's all of our mats going to be washed up. done over here. Got 3 more buckets to go. We might get close to about 175 ounces. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and do the matte bucket. That's the bad part about digging in 2 different areas, because I know one of the areas has decent gold and one of the areas has crappy gold. But when you're clearing it all out, it doesn't really matter anyway. At least not to me. $140 it looks like. There really wasn't a lot of gold there. Whoops. I needed that empty bucket back. What am I doing? Now I throw that bucket over there. So now I guess we're going to be right around 150 ounces. Not the best cleanup in the world. That means we're getting about 75 ounces of cleanup. So it means that, $1,200 an ounce of gold. Just about 100 grand to clean up. There we go, 150. We'll kill just a little bit more time, because as you can see up there my time is 23:27. The day change at midnight, so you'll see how much it cost me to mine that gold. So what we'll do here is we'll grab this broken light. We'll go throw it in the garbage bin. And we'll throw our broken magnetite separator hose in the garbage bin. And I don't believe I have another light, so we'll order another light. Now, if I would run a town, these prices would be cheaper. But since I'm having them delivered to the claim, see, that would normally cost me $58, but it's going to cost me $75 since I'm having it delivered to the claim. So you got to think what your convenience of driving in town is going to be like. Now I need to put a bucket back up there. So there's a couple more things. We got looks like 15 more minutes to kill before the day change. Another work lamp has been destroyed. Get out of here. Guess I wonder if it's the same one. This is the part of the game that gets on my nerves, the repairs. Which one went bad? Which one went bad? Not that one. like that one up there. So now I don't know why it won't turn back on. I've had issues with that before. No, I don't want to pick up the whole light. Alright, there we go. There's the end of the day. You can see I processed 799 yards. I earned 151 ounces of gold, and I had to give away 45 ounces of it. I love the mechanics of this game. Put that down. Let's turn all this crap off. Peace and quiet. Well, I'm going to make a couple repairs. I'll talk to you guys next time. This is Andy. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. Alright. Catch you guys later.